Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Hermione's Whimsical Day in Busyville. A special bedtime story for Hermione. Once upon a time, in a tiny town called Busyville, there lived a curious and adventurous little girl named Hermione. Hermione had big dreams and a heart full of wonder. Every night, her parents would tuck her into bed and read her stories about faraway places and exciting adventures. But tonight, Hermione's parents had a surprise for her. They had a brand new book called Richard Scarry's What Do People Do All Day? Hermione was thrilled. As her parents started reading, Hermione's imagination began to soar. She imagined herself right in the middle of busy town, surrounded by all the busy people doing important jobs. From construction workers to firefighters, farmers to doctors, Hermione eagerly absorbed every detail of their daily lives. One night, Hermione had the most marvelous dream. She found herself magically transported to Busyville, where she could explore the town and meet all the hardworking people she had read about. With a skip in her step and a sparkle in her eyes, Hermione set off on her grand adventure. Her first stop was the bustling construction site. She watched the workers in their hard hats and bright vests as they built houses and roads. Hermione's eyes widened with amazement as she saw giant cranes lifting heavy beams and cement mixers turning sand and water into solid foundations. The workers greeted her with warm smiles and let her try on a tiny hard hat. Hermione felt like a real construction worker. Next, Hermione hurried to the fire station, where she met a brave group of firefighters. They showed her their shiny red fire trucks and demonstrated how they put out fires. Hermione's heart swelled with admiration for their courage and selflessness. She even got to slide down the fire pole, just like a real firefighter. Feeling inspired by the firefighters, Hermione decided to visit the local farm. She met friendly farmers who nurtured the land and took care of the animals. Hermione had never been so close to cows, pigs, and chickens before. She giggled as a fluffy chicken pecked at her shoelaces. The farmers taught her how to plant seeds and harvest fresh vegetables. Hermione even got to pet a soft baby lamb. Excitement bubbled within Hermione as she made her way to the busy hospital. Nurses and doctors were rushing around, taking care of patients. Hermione watched with wide eyes as doctors used stethoscopes to listen to hearts and nurses offered comforting words to those in need. Hermione felt a sense of warmth and kindness in the air, knowing that these wonderful people helped others feel better. As the day went on, Hermione discovered many more important jobs in Busyville. She visited the post office, where friendly mail carriers sorted letters and packages. She explored the bakery, where bakers created delicious treats. She even peeked inside the school, where teachers nurtured young minds. By the end of Hermione's whirlwind adventure, she had learned something very special. Each person in Busyville played a vital role in making the town thrive. They all had unique talents and skills, but they worked together like pieces of a puzzle, creating a beautiful and harmonious community. After a day filled with wonder and excitement, Hermione's dream adventure came to an end. She woke up in her cozy bed, surrounded by her favorite stuffed animals. As she yawned and stretched, Hermione realized that even though Busyville was make-believe, the spirit of Busy Town lived within her heart. From that day on, Hermione carried the lessons she learned from Busyville in her everyday life. She greeted construction workers with a wave, thanked firefighters for their bravery, and admired farmers for their hard work. She even pretended to be a doctor, offering her stuffed animals checkups and medicine when they were feeling sick. Hermione's bedtime stories became even more magical, as she would imagine herself back in Busyville, joining the busy people in their daily adventures. And as she drifted off to sleep, she knew that in her dreams, she would always have a place in Busy Town. So, my dear Hermione, remember that even though you cannot visit Busyville in person, the spirit of Busy Town lives within you. Just like the people in the book, you are brave, curious, and full of wonder. And every day, as you grow older, you too will find your place in this busy world, making it brighter with your dreams and imagination. Now, close your eyes, dear Hermione, and let your dreams take you on the most extraordinary adventures. Good night, sweet child, and may your dreams be as whimsical and full of wonder as Busy Town itself.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.